Toastmasters, Methsara Benaragama. See you at Toastmasters. See you at Toastmasters, Toastmaster Methsara Benaragama.
My friends, if I say this beautiful phrase, see you at Toastmasters changed my entire life, do you believe it? Good evening, my dear Toastmaster of the day and fellow mentors and mentees. Now let me tell you a story. 2 years back, 2022, November 20th, I went to a contest for judging. This was a contest happened at a university gavel environment. And my friends, I went there, sat down on the table, got my ballot sheet, and then was waiting for the contest master to arrive. For those who out here who don't know about contest master is the moderator of a speaking contest. Few minutes passed. A lady walked in. She had an intimidating look, stern face, sharp eyes, and she was not looking at eyes. She was staring directly to the souls. Now, all the people out here who have contested in the past know how much of a nervous task to be a speaker at a contest. Trust me, ladies and gentlemen, as a judge, I was more nervous than the contestants. I was sweating all over the place, and I even experienced sweat in places I have never experienced before. However, the contestant did an amazing job. The contest ended, and I wanted to talk to this intimidating lady, but I didn't know what to tell. So I reached out to her and told the most beautiful thing I could ever imagine. Job well done. See you at Toastmasters. My friends, 3 months passed and we came to 2023. This lady texted me and she wanted to come for a meeting. And in 2023, March 13th, the contest master became a Toastmaster at Central Colombo Toastmasters Club. At this time, I had two mentees. And to be humbly, proudly say how good of a mentor I am, all those two mentees left the club. So I was always doubting myself whether am I capable of being a mentor? Am I qualified enough to be a mentor? And at this time, I was given this lady as my third mentee. I wanted to prove myself that I can make it. So I had practice session after practice session. We had 4 practice sessions for her icebreaker, and I pushed her to deliver her icebreaker. At this day, the meeting happened at the Comic Con. So there were a bit of a background noise, but amidst all of these noises and distraction, she delivered an absolutely brilliant speech. And I felt a sense of satisfaction in me. Ladies and gentlemen, then came the election for the executive committee members, and she became a treasurer. Not just a treasurer, the treasurer of Central Colombo Toastmasters Club. And I was very happy. But my friends, with the special responsibilities comes the special challenges. We had to plan the entire next year from July to May with her leadership journey and balancing out her communication pathway because this lady wanted to compete in her international speech contest. So as the people who don't know here, we have pathway system and we need to compete the first level and the second level in order to compete in the international speech contest by at least February next year. We had ample of months. We planned from July to August, compete in the level 1. From September to November, compete in the level 2. And then we have 3 months to prepare for the international speech contest. After that, we can think about the rest. We started doing speeches. My mentee did the level 1 project 1-2 speech, the level 1 project 3 first speech, the level 1 project 3 second speech, level 1 project 3 evaluation speech, and then there was a pause. We faced an unexpected situation. I was texting to my mentee, but she was not replying. I waited for days and weeks. We didn't get any responses. For those who were at the club executive committee, knows they also went panic. And then I tried keep calling and calling. She was not answering. And then came a text. Toastmaster Methsara, I'm fine. Please give me a couple of months. At that time, ladies and gentlemen, I felt an emotion where I have never felt before. Because I was not in a situation where when I have a clear plan, there has been an unexpected opportunity. Because I was always wanted to prove myself that I am a good mentor. But at this moment, I had to take a step back and then understand that person's situation. So what we did, we went to the presentation, to the pathway called Pathway Mentorship Program. Fortunately, at this time, this was introduced by Toastmasters International. And in this forum, they have forms to fill. So one form for the mentee, one form for the mentor to understand the expectation and also the availability of the mentor and mentee. So we filled the forms and came together in a meeting and discussed and created another plan. Now we were in the month of November. So we have 3 more months to get prepared for the level 2, complete the level 2 and get prepared for the international speech contest. Next week, I got an unexpected situation. I went through a struggle where I lost my bag and I lost all my belongings related to my business. At that moment, I couldn't face my mentee because she was already enthused and we created a plan to compete in her international speech contest. Then I reached out to my beloved senior member of the club, at that time the president, Toastmaster Lakalya. She told me that she is willing to take my mentee to her hand and mentor throughout the progress. So I took a step back again and started focusing on my personal life. Ladies and gentlemen, 2 months passed, and I still remember January 18th, Toastmaster Divya in 2023 completed her level 2 project 3 speech. That means she's qualified to be taken part in the international speech contest. I was very happy and I was waiting for the day. Even I was a contestant at that day. I went to the contestant hall and then I sat down, but Divya was nowhere to be found. And I got a message. Methsara, I'm not competing this time. And I again felt a bit of shame because I was mentoring her throughout the process and then her ultimate final goal was not achieved. And that was again due to an injury. So again, we had a meeting and I talked to Lakalya and we both agreed to take her back as my mentee, and then create another plan pivoting from the initial plan. So we were very successful to complete the remaining level and get her to the Triple Crown Award. So for the people who have still not guessed her name is Toastmaster Divya Desaram, who's currently the Vice President Education of the club. Starting from the contest master up to the journey until now as the Vice President Education of this club, I learned a lot from this mentorship journey. I learned how to understand the expectation and set up goals. I learned how to understand difficult situation and be empathetic. And I learned how to pivot our plans in difficult situations. So my friends, remember just one thing, and this is my golden advice for you. When you meet someone in the future, it can be at your job, it can be at your family gathering, it can be even your Toastmasters contest, or even it can be at a public show. Make sure to tell the most beautiful statement. See you in Toastmasters. Over to you.